Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Baltimore and the Washington Nationals. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Joey Meneses. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation. Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jorge Mateo digs in now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Mateo, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strasburg to first. Mullins back in on a dive. And he lays down a bunt. To first, just got him. And he was burning up the baseline. Take a look at the lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit. Singy.
Yeah, Boog. At times they come out early just to run the bases so that these guys won't forget in case they are able to break out and, you know, get some hits and run around. But yeah, in all seriousness, it's not a lot of fun when you're not getting on base, when you're not out there, at least able to trade off. And a guy on second base, you get a knock, you drive him in, or you hit a double and you trade places with him. All that kind of stuff just keeps you excited about the game, and they just haven't been able to experience it very much.
Check on the runner. Throw is high and over his head. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas drifts towards it, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
That is good. The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Man at second. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of a week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So 2 down, and now Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And a good eye there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ball to strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Irvin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo sends it to first. And a quick out, number one. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Victor Robles.
Well, it's been especially bad for him here at home for some reason, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 for the season in front of his home crowd. That's usually where you feel the most comfortable. You're familiar with how that batter's box feels. You see the pitcher really well. Great batter's eye, but it's just not there for him this year. You wonder if it's getting in his head. I think so. Just putting too much pressure on himself. But know this, the fans are ready for him to break out, and I'd hate to see him get booed at home if he doesn't.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Joey Meneses. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. They often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Senzel. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Thomas off of first with 2 away. That one at the knees for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And here it comes. And there's a ball. 2 outs. And that's outside. 2-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. He swung over top of the curveball. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Strasburg back to work. There's a strike. Strasburg, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. First pitch just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. That one drifts inside. Strasburg, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the dirt, 3-0. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Into center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Just missed. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Welcome to the game, everybody. We've got a battle going on. It's 1-1.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Mountcastle in trouble with 2 away in the top of the second here.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Two down, nobody on. Ball one low. In the air to left center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1.
He tracked that ball down like it owed him some money.
Bottom of the second, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Pitch.
This is going to be a short 2-game series for the Rush against the Nationals.
Mateo trying to get there. And there's one away.
Looks like we got an injury on Cole Irvin. We're going to have to take him out of the game.
New pitcher on now, Dean Kremer.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Looks like the bullpen's going to bring in Kremer to replace Irvin.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And ball 1.
Down.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one's carrying and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
That's Mullen's 4th home run for the season so far. He was a monster.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That clips the corner.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. I mean, with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Flied to right his first time. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
The pitch. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And another ball.
Count is full.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate. Nasim Nunez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
On the ground to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
16. Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
On the ground to first, O'Hearn. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Stone Garrett. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Misses outside, 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Check swing, didn't go, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The pitch. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-1.
No, that's low.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Leading for the run.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And that one is inside. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now here is Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Outside low. And 1-1.
1-1.
Two outs.
Yeah.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Bottom four, and now the first baseman, Joey Meneses.
The first baseman,
The right-hander back to work. And delivers outside.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Meneses aboard here at first with nobody out. Two down. That one way inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Went down on strikes his first time through. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Rutschman under it. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Flied out his first time. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ryan O'Hearn. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. God. That one felt good. his second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. The other way. Thomas calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder, Cedric.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Now, Jorge Mateo. First
Nope,
pitch,
that's
and he
outside.
just
Ball.
misses. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty delivers. And strike two. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
The batter, the catcher, and the run.
So man aboard. Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Kyle Finnegan up and loosening in the pen. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball.
pitch misses. One down, base is empty. On the ground, Mateo throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Nelson Nunez.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The Nats down by a pair, last half of inning number 5. Now a fly ball to right center. Santander in pursuit. Squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And the pitch. That one inside. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Finnegan preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. There's the strike. And another ball. And there's a ball. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll do it for Steven Strasburg, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Kyle Finnegan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fastball for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot. There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And he deals. And that's in there at the knees.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And the right-hander deals. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody
Bases loaded, no outs. We're in a pressure cooker for the new pitcher for the Nationals. What a hit there.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
They need a strikeout.
Bad call from Generous Johnny behind the plate there. Calling that strike when it was clearly a ball.
But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
He chased that Roger Rabbit, didn't he?
Sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Now all even up. Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Dude, he was shopping at the buffer right there.
Caught him looking, standing still, and got him. That was an L for us. So we got another shot here with O'Hearn. Let's see what O'Hearn can pull up with.
For him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's the strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
O'Hearn looking like a statue.
The 0-1. Ground ball could be two. Good feed. That's one. Back to first. Nice job.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done with the bases loaded.
Through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
If he would have got under that ball just a little bit more, it would have popped right over his head into no man's land, and we'd be talking about a different situation. We're still ahead 3-1, though.
Victor Robles. The wind to the pitch. That's towards center. Mullins on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. One away.
Good effort by center field Mullins there. Way to bring that one in. That was great.
Stone Garrett. Right side, Santander sizing this one up. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Good
Joey
defense.
Meneses digging
Helping
in
the
for the
pitcher out.
Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Colon warming up as well. Just off the outside edge. Ball two.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's in there. 2-1 now.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on.
Generous Johnny behind the plate there. He's kind of inconsistent with the balls and strikes today.
Next offering upstairs. Lane Thomas up next for Washington. The Nationals trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air right field. Santander on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Right field, Anthony Santander really earning his paycheck today, I'll tell you that.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Tanner Rainey.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Welcome to everybody just coming in the stream.
And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And a pitch. And that's a strike. Rainey, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That's
Nice hit all the way to the warning track. Mountcastle grabs 2 bags off that.
All over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Mullins has been a really great leadoff man for us this season. He almost got hit there with the ball.
And that's through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. That one way inside.
I don't know what's going on with Rainey, but he seems to want to hit Mullins with the ball.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air.
Inside
field.
Raspberry Jam's not going to have the distance, and he's grabbed it.
The grab, one down.
And he strands Mountcastle at bag number 2.
Now back, second baseman,
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit.
And we've got one away, and Mateo coming up. Mateo had been filling in defensively for Westburg, who was injured a couple of games ago. No update on Westburg.
Splits the plate. Strike one. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of 2 in the series. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that.
Rainey throwing a lot of inside Raspberry Jam.
Slider misses outside. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even
Mateo
the count.
wearing that 2-2 in the ballerina count.
For the hitter.
That one just misses.
He should get a
And just like that, we're in a full. Let's see what we've got here.
And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Mateo took a rip, but it was foul all day.
Mountcastle over at second, one down. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws it.
And Rainey caught him standing still like a statue, and unfortunately that's 2 away.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, at the plate.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Rutschman takes a fastball down the middle, can't get it done.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left.
Good defense from the Nationals there, stranding a runner, getting us out. We're still 3-1.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Dylan Tate.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Nats, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
Nice catch by Ace there in left field.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Washington.
Takes them out.
They
1, 2,
still
3.
trail it here, 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Thompson.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And now, Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up.
He's tracked it down like a deer in the wild there. Santander, 5 homers this season. Couldn't add one there.
To the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit.
Nice
So
hit
they
from
get him
Henderson
aboard
to
with
the
a one-out
gap.
single.
And he's going to stay at 1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
Oh, huge whiff from Hayes. Wow.
Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
0-2 now. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And
goes down swinging.
It's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really
I like to call the kid sister kids.
Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0 for 3.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Wow. They got him, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no
They
errors.
got
and no one
him.
left.
They
Last half of
picked
the
off
eighth
Henderson
coming
at
up.
first.
The
He wasn't
Rush
paying
with the
attention.
lead,
Dreaming about
3-1.
hot dogs and peanuts.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Danny Coulombe. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
And they're going to bring out Coulombe.
Up now for
The lefty.
Washington, Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
As the lefty gets to work. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out.
Big strike there. Got him swinging. Watch this.
For using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch misses.
Coulombe seems to have a huge break to the right after he pitches.
One down, base is empty. That one's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, we call
That cutter went in there. We're one away.
It's pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Center field. Mullins settles
Popped
under
up.
it.
Mullins on it. And easy money.
Now batting,
Nasim Nunez digs in now.
Coulombe, 7 pitches in, trying to bring us into the ninth with our lead intact.
Turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering, and it just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls in a row there. He's going to have to challenge him, I feel like. He gave him something to hit, but it's foul.
Two outs. And that one upstairs. Victor Robles.
And Coulombe doesn't have a lot of room to work here. He's behind 3-1 in the count.
Out front there as he swings through.
And just like that, we're in a full count, 2 away, bottom of the 8th. Let's see what Coulombe does here.
Swings and misses. Strike
And
him
Coulombe
out.
closes them out.
3 down for Washington.
And in the
Score
8th.
holds. It's 3-1. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
Thompson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
And there's a souvenir for a lucky fan.
The pitch. popped up.
Oh, it dropped in. I thought he had it for sure, and Urias popped one up for a base hit in the top of the ninth.
Track down balls these days. I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Transfer bobble, and
Inside
there's no throw.
raspberry jam on O'Hearn. He really tried to hit him with the ball. The Urias moves up to second on a stolen base.
Next pitch is outside.
O'Hearn in trouble. No outs right now.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Not a bad liner from O'Hearn, just didn't have the sauce on it.
Ryan
Still got
Mountcastle
Urias
will
at
hit
second.
next. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Urias, the runner at second with one away. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, man, and Mountcastle tried to chase the Roger Rabbit and ends up with a big old out. 2 away, top of the ninth. We're still ahead 3-1, and here comes center field, Cedric Mullins.
Somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike one. And
1 ball, 1 strike.
And pitcher Mason Thompson just throwing Mullins jumps right now, trying to get him to chase.
Man on second, 2 down. Late that time, it's strike 2.
It might be time to
He got him on that sinker, didn't he? Mullins in trouble, the 1-2 count, 2 away, and he took it like a statue.
And that is
Just
that.
standing
So
there,
one hit is
couldn't
all they
move
get.
at all.
One more shot coming up. Bottom of the ninth on deck. The Rush on top, 3-1.
Let's hope some good defense can save us. We've got a lead right now, 3-1, and we've got another new pitcher.
So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think we got lucky right there that went foul on us.
Hanging changeup just out in front.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-1.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And the righty deals. High fly ball out to center field.
Mullins tracking it down.
Under it. Brings it in.
Easy money.
And there's one down.
Now back, left field.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Mullins with a pretty great game today. He homered earlier in the game and has made a series of catches for us.
No,
a
that missed.
former
That's a ball.
All-Star. He features a sinker,
no
a
strike.
changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Line drive, caught.
A line drive caught by Cano. Wow. Let's see the replay on that if we can.
You know, when you make great contact contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of
Oh,
baseball,
fail.
not everything is in your control.
So they gather their
Fail.
final out. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Hammers that one deep.
Oh,
Forget it.
And that one's out of here. He crushed it. It is gone. He probably knocked the cover off that ball. It hit something in the parking lot. I guarantee it. That's okay. That's a solo shot. We're still ahead, 3-2. He's got the George Washington wing on.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Lane Thomas.
All right, we got 2 away. Let's see if we can close it out.
And that's in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's
And
strike
Cano
two.
ahead, 0-2. Battling it out. Let's see it. Oh, he did not chase. Lane Thomas settling in.
The Nets down to their final strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
And Thomas in that ballerina count wearing that 2-2. Let's see what Cano does here.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here.
Couldn't hit the
Last thing he wants to
zone.
do is put the tying run on
Full
base,
count
but
here.
he can't
2
do it.
away. He got a piece of it to stay alive, and the battle continues.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team
Thomas
trying
not
to pull
going
it out.
quietly. A couple of fouls here.
Swing and a ground ball out
And a
to
grounder.
short.
Let's see if Henderson's got it.
And that
Yes,
is the
and that's the
ball
game.
Well, he does a
All
nice
right,
job
we
going
won the
in and getting
first
the
game
save.
of a
He made a
2-game
mistake with the
series.
pitch, gave up the solo home run, but
Good
he
showing from
maintained
the
his
rush.
focus.
Great defense in the outfield.
3-2
And good pitching,
the final
too.
Score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed the game, and we appreciate you for sticking around. Another win for the Rush.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.